But the real problem is that the president is not friendly to business, that our tax policy in this country isn't business friendly, and that's why jobs are going overseas, or that's why companies simply aren't even hiring, because there's just too much uncertainty out there. Kind of funny, because we found out today that the Fortune 500 companies generated a total of $824.5 billion in earnings last year. That's up 16.4% over 2010. That also beats the previous record of $785 billion in 2006, which that was during a roaring economy. Now, the 2011 profits represent 7% of total sales versus an average of 5.14% over the 58-year history of the Fortune 500. And the companies are also garnering exceptional returns on their capital. The 500 achieved a return on equity of 14.3%, which is way above the historical norm of just 12%. So just let all of that sink in for a moment. It's a really scary, uncertain environment out there for big business. Despite the fact that the global economy is still reeling from the financial crisis, they're making record profits.
I'm Adam Hall. I'm from Glendaniel, West Virginia. I live in the extraction communities. I'm coming to Charlotte, North Carolina today to tell Bank of America to stop funding mountaintop removal coal. Start investing in renewable energy. Start investing in renewable life.
Bank of America profited on the foreclosure crisis it created. It's still rolling the dice on Detroit homeowners. It continues to kick families out of their homes. Today we're going to play our own game of Monopoly right here.
Rebecca, could you say something specifically about the controversial practice of mountaintop removal coal mining and Bank of America's involvement in it? The Rainforest Action Network has done a lot of work around this, pointing out also that the U.S. is the second largest coal producer in the world.
Bank of America is the lead financier of mountaintop removal mining, which, as you said, is a practice of mining, which is really the worst of the worst mining that you see anywhere. That's essentially blowing the tops off of mountains in Appalachia, destroying people's homes, polluting their water supplies. And that's even before it gets into the coal plants where it's burnt and creates air pollution in inner city areas and all around our country. Mountaintop removal is really the canary in the coal mine for our reliance on fossil fuels. The kinds of poverty and destruction that's created by that practice that is fueled by Bank of America's money is emblematic of the wrong direction for this country and the wrong direction for our banks. The same way that banks are foreclosing on Americans' homes, they're foreclosing on our climate by continuing to fund and increase their funding of coal, whether it be mountaintop removal, coal exports, or retrofitting old ailing coal plants so they can keep burning coal for another 50 years. Bank of America is top of the list for all three.